Delays in the debt restructuring process keeping the cost of living high. The cost of living for a family of 5, as measured by the Jesuit Centre for Theological Reflection, JCTR, Basic Needs and Nutrition Basket, BNNB, in the month of March 2023, stood at 9,003 kwacha.21 ngwe. This reflects a decrease of approximately 270 kwacha from the basket as recorded in February 2023. While the price of most commodities did not change significantly, the downward movement in the basket is attributed to food items such as banana, cassava flour, and Kapenta. The basket also saw a notable decrease in the price of 290 kilogram bags of charcoal from the non-food section. The JCTR observes that the Zambian kwacha continued to depreciate against major currencies such as the dollar in the month of reflection. Furthermore, the month of March saw a level of stability and reduction in the milli meal prices, roller meal to be specific, which has resulted in a decrease in the price of substitutes such as rice and cassava flour. While the cost of living fell during the month of March, the JCTR remains concerned about the country's debt restructuring delays. JCTR notes that the stagnation in the debt restructuring process is contributing to the high cost of living, which has since surpassed the 9,000 kwacha mark in the year 2023 for Lusaka province. This is considerably higher than the average monthly income in the nation, which stands at 4,215 kwacha, according to the 2021 Labour Force Survey conducted by the Zambia Statistics Agency. From a cost of living perspective, a weaker currency implies greater importation costs for an import-dependent country like Zambia, with this brunt of the burden being passed on to consumers in the form of higher food and fuel and other essential commodities. In addition, a weakening exchange rate, as evidenced by the recent performance of the kwacha, has the potential to lower investor confidence, but can also compromise the fiscal space at the expense of critical social sector spending. To that end, the JCTR recommends the following measures. Government must expedite engagements with all creditors, especially China, to deal with any impediments that may be delaying the process. Throughout the debt restructuring process, the government must maintain constant engagement with civil society organizations through mechanisms such as the Civil Society Debt Alliance. Governments must limit any further borrowing and continue to ensure that developmental projects and programs where borrowing has to be undertaken adheres to the principles that are outlined in the Public Debt Management Act. Lastly, government must also present a clear medium-term strategy in as far as domestic resource mobilization that will see greater revenue generation for social sector spending, which is crucial for addressing the cost of living. In closing, JCTR reiterates a message from the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Zambia, Pastoral Letter of 1992, urging the government to be aware of the impact of debt restructuring on the poor, as well as the need to consider long-term effects of the type of development model that is being promoted and how it affects job creation, environmental concerns, dependency, and regional cooperation. I thank you.